Hello everyone, welcome to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael. Today we're looking at Charlie Thorne and the Last Equation, chapter 18 and 19. So this chapter, man, just gets right into some excitement. And it looks at the different reactions of the different people that hear the alarm. Now, in America, where I'm from, usually alarms are just a test. They're just a drill. They're just for practice. So most people really, alarm? Where's that coming from? Okay, and they just go back to normal. But in Israel, alarms are serious. And so people stop and freeze and try to check, is this a dangerous situation? Or is this a drill? Or is just an alarm, but it's okay? The CIA agent, Rats, and Charlie look at the library during the alarm. When they looked back towards Alexei reacted differently. He took off and ran. Rats took off to go get Alexei. Now, Charlie didn't mind that because she's like, that's not where we want to go. We want to find out who... Oh, there it is. She sees the door that she imagines someone would come out of if they were trying to escape, and sees Marco. She steals or borrows someone's skateboard and goes and chases after Marco. This is pretty cool because Marco's kind of running away and she's on a skateboard chasing him. He goes down some stairs and Charlie jumps on a skateboard, hits the rail of the stairs, slides down, we call that a grind, slides down the rail, and then jumps off and boom, slams right into Marco. She rolls, prepared for the fall, and Marco goes, "Bruh!" But Marco reacts much faster and stronger than Charlie actually anticipated. So as Charlie gets up, Marco's already there, pushing her, punching her, fighting her, knocking her into truck, almost punching her right in the face, but she kind of dodges and gets hit on the chin. And so they have this crazy fight where finally Charlie's like, I'm out of my league. This is too much for me. I don't know enough defense. I need to escape. But I can't escape because if I run, he's going to get the book. So she plans this really cool trick where she runs away from Marco, like right past him. He turns around, and as she's running around, she sees the skateboard. She kicks it back to him. He turns and puts his foot right on the skateboard, slips and falls, his face going forward, and he slams into a light post. And he's like, what's going on? Before he can really figure out what's going on, Charlie grabs his hair and boom, slams him again, the light pole again, and bleh, he passes out. She didn't kill him, but he passes out. After that, she throws up because she is exhausted, but she manages to finish off Marco. She sees the book, Einstein's book, and she goes to pick it up, and as she goes to pick it up, she falls down to her knees, and right as she falls down to her knees, poof, the glass shatters, and she realizes that someone is trying to kill her. Someone's shooting at her with a silencer. So she rolls underneath this car, maybe goes to the other side of it, and she's trapped. If she leaves this spot, the sniper is going to be able to kill her. And so her heart is like, boom, 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 boom. Oh, I'm going to die, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. And she starts having a panic attack. But she, self-defense training, calms herself down, starts to think, what can she do? Well, while she's trapped in here, Professor goes and gets into a car and starts to drive. And Charlie does the math in her head, and she realizes that she can time it just right, and she gets out from behind the car, hides behind the car as it's driving away, grabs Einstein's book and the skateboard, lays on her belly, grabs onto the car driving away, and gets carried off to safety without the sniper even be able to see her. And the car drives slow at first, but then it starts to speed up. And when she feels like she's in a safe location, she lets go and goes into the theoretical physics building. When she gets there, she opens up Einstein's book, and she can see a secret compartment, like someone had slit where the binding is and hidden a piece of paper and then glued it back really well. But because of the book got some damage, she can see it really easily. She's about ready to open it. She's so excited and really exhausted when someone grabs her on the shoulder and she wheels back ready to fight. Oh, but it's Dante. Dante's angry at her. What are you doing? You should have brought this to me. You almost got yourself killed. And Charlie's angry. Yeah, I was doing your job. Why didn't you do anything? And they kind of fight. And but Dante grabs a piece of paper from the book, and they look at it. Pandora. We got it. We got Pandora. And Charlie looks at it too, and she's like, that's not Pandora. What is it? It's a hint. It's a clue to the next location. Now the book switches over to the Fury's perspective, and there's one guy, Olga or something, Olak, I can't quite remember the name, O-L-G something something, there might be a few other letters in there, but he's like, oh, just give me a moment, just give me a few minutes, I'll go over there and I'll kill them all, I'll use my sniper and boop, 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 kill them all. We also find out that this guy killed Marco, because they didn't want Marco to get caught and learn the Fury's plan, so they just had to kill him. But Alexei says, no, we're not going to kill them, let's go. And everyone else follows Alexei except for this one guy, Olga or whatever. And he says, what, you're just going to run away? You're just going to let them have Pandora? He said, no, they're not going to have Pandora. I have a contingency plan. I have a second plan, a plan B. A contingency is like if something doesn't go the way you want, you have another thing to do. Let's say, for example, maybe your father, okay? Your father goes to work. It could be your mom too, right? Mom and father, sure. And they go to work, they make money, and they put money in the bank, okay? That's their savings. So if something happens, they can use their savings. But then they also take some of that money that they make from work and they put it in like investments, maybe some stocks, maybe buying gold, things like that. So that way, if something happened with their jobs, if something happened with the economy, they still had a way that they could have some income, some money. That's a contingency plan, not your first plan, but maybe a backup plan if things fail. And Alexei has one. And when he shares it with the team, they start to laugh and they go away. We don't know what that plan is. I have an idea, but we'll see. Vocabulary. First word is complacent. Complacent means to just kind of relax and accept things as they are. Like not using your energy to do something, a little bit like lazy, but more directionless. Directionless lazy, like, it'll work out. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, just go ahead. Complacent, just letting things happen. Momentum is the energy of something moving. So when Charlie's sliding down the rail, she jumps off and uses that energy, that speed, to knock into Marco. Meandering is taking away, taking many snakes in a different way. So if you have point A and point B, a straight line is the shortest route. Meandering is going back and forth and just taking a long way. Asphalt is what the road is made out of. The road you drive your car on is made of asphalt. Reel is like pulling back. Oh, she reeled back in pain. If you imagine like a fishing reel, you whip it back and then fling it, right? This reeling back, pulling back. Lummox is like a big, uncoordinated, unbalanced person. And you may be a little dumb. Hyperventilating is when you breathe so fast that you can't actually get oxygen in your body. And that makes you freak out more. So when you have anxiety or some fear and you start to breathe too quickly, and that can really hurt your body or make you fall asleep. That's hyperventilating. And Charlie was hyperventilating, but she calmed herself down. Discussion question. Have you ever made a secret compartment? We think of Einstein's book, and he cut a little part and he had a little piece of paper hidden in the spine. Have you ever done anything like that? Maybe in a different thing, a box, a book, a closet. It could be all sorts of stuff. And of course, please make your own discussion question. That is all the time that we have for today, but thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.